Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. With the bountiful harvest that we had from all those goblins, we're up to 133 death breaths, which is pretty damn good. So probably the best thing that we can do with that is we'll do 5 Diablos and get them upgraded and hope that we get an ancient Inner's Reach. There's a chance it could happen with 5. It's like the chance of getting Inner's Reach and then getting it ancient as well is slim. I mean, that we know, but it's still worth trying when you've got this many death breaths. It's worth trying when you've got no death breaths. 1 in 10 chance of things to actually be ancient. And while there is quite a few of these... That's so pants. That is so pants. While there is quite a few of these Diabos that we could get lucky and get one and have it be ancient. This is just not... I'm just not feeling that. Or we could get something else cool which would work well with one of our other builds. But alas, all of these can just get salvaged up. No special ability, no special ability. Slap. Yeah. And this obviously is not brilliant compared with our current one. With reduced damage. It's slightly increased dexterity, but no attack speed and no vitality. So yeah, hard pass, hard pass. In the last episode, we got ourselves 4 Greater Rift Keystones, so we're going to spend our time running Greater Rifts, as you'd expect. That's going to work on improving our levels and also our legendary gems. Before we were running 55 to try and rush these up relatively quickly. It's not a bad idea, but I think we're going to run at 60 for a while and do them as empowered. So let's see how we can do this relatively quickly. Because if we can get through them quite fast, then we can do a whole bunch in a single episode and we'll get some good progress made. It's not a terrible start, actually, all things considered. I would like to see a pack of something. Here we go. Let's keep that Cyclone Strike going so we can reduce the cooldown of our allies. Now, we're not running at Torment 12 with this, so everything is hitting a little bit harder and everything's got a little bit more life. Important to be aware of these things. Especially considering everything hurts. And this thing is taking forever to die. Maybe he's just not being hit by the, there we go, by the Mystic Allies, I was going to say. Seeing as these guys are plagued, we may as well kill them off. It's a pretty fast start, though, I have to say. Man, the screen gets so busy it's kind of impossible to see where you are and what's going on. Thankfully, most of the mobs end up thinning out relatively fast. At least those that aren't direct minions do. And then we can see where the person we actually want to kill is running away to. So much health on these mobs. Only 33 million left to go. Yeah, your wounds aren't really closing that much. There we go. Now, thankfully, the heat wave has broken here in London, at least for a couple of days. So I am not sweating like a sumo wrestler. It is so much more comfortable here, I have to say. And it makes such a huge difference to being able to concentrate on stuff, I have to say. Actually, with our channeling pylon, I could have just been popping invincibility the whole time, because it refreshes so quickly that it makes little difference. Let's move on to the next area. We're doing well on the time. There's no reason for us to slow down now. Bang, 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 bang. Allies tear through them all. And another batch go. This is going well. This is going well. I mean, GL60 is not dangerous for us, but being able to do it relatively quickly and get the benefit of the gem upgrades is certainly a good thing. We are going to have to start pushing up higher and higher to actually get further benefit, but we're looking to get our gems up quite high anyway, so there's no point in us doing slower rifts just to get a few more levels when we can get probably more immediate benefit from getting our gems up. Come on, all the super fast attacking. As soon as that flying dragon kicks in, it's just like, yep, everything increases exponentially for damage. Not this way. Let's head back up and round. Awesome. And straight on into the next area. We are up to 74%. Super fast. Certainly not the fastest riff we've ever done, but we are running at a more appropriate level than when we've been doing speed runs in the past. Yeah, I don't care. Still got the shield pylon. You can breathe all over me, Mr. Oppressor. I mean, I'd rather you didn't, but... pretty good for extra progress, but actually we don't need to go that way at all. Let's go back up and round. Charge on in, Cyclone Strike, bring everyone close together, and then let the allies do their thing. I mean, we are still doing our own damage, but we are not the damage dealers in this party. We are not the big hitters. We are not the amazing star players. We are the manager. We are the middle management of the Diablo classes. Actually, that's going to be painful. But they went down all the same. 92%. Only a few more to go. This pack up here may actually be enough. Oh, lots of things getting really low on health. And not me, which is probably more important. There we go. Rift Guardian time. Straight on in on Mancarver. Actually, that didn't hurt too much. I was worried that was going to be a bit of a big one. Mancarver's going to die before he gets another swing off. And yeah, 6 minutes 23 left. Lots of time. Now, one thing I did do was change some of my gems around ever so slightly off camera. So we've got 3 left to upgrade. But seeing as we got so many gems previously from the last rift, it was a simple choice to make. It was like, yep, definitely gonna do that. I haven't done any conversion between types. If I did, we could certainly get these all up to the highest level. I don't think it's going to be necessary at the rate we're going. We're still getting a good number of levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just for running at GR60. Let's do another one, and then we'll ID our stuff. We'll keep it the same level because it's nice and fast. Not the fastest start this time compared to the last one. Those mobs were not worth nearly as much in progress. There's a lot of stuff that goes into the structure of a rift. Mobs that give you progress, mobs that cause you difficulty, and mobs that are there for you to go ooh at. Yeah, that's all a little bit painful. Let's pop our invincibility for a second. Just to get a bit of health back off it. There we go. And our speed is up. You can tell by it's just going brum, 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 right in the middle. Any decent packs or anything? Nothing that way. Ah, geez, couldn't dash around a corner. Could totally dash across that gap, I bet. Well, this one is probably going to take us quite a bit longer than the last one. Not that's a problem, but it was a nice speed, the last one. It was good to be able to get through a rift in a timely manner. Finally, another pack. Yeah, Frozens didn't really care about them, just popped the invincibility from Serenity to power on through. We're going to do the same here. And this one we're just going to dash out of. Just die already. There we go. Grab all of that and move on. That was not the greatest first floor. This, however, will be awesome. Power pylon. Activate the allies. And nothing up this way, so back we go. That was pretty good use of a power pylon, I'd say. Good amount of progress. Kill some trash mobs. Kill a big mob. A big pack. Yellow pack. Get quit with the stunning already, guys. I dislike when I can't do my abilities. It makes me grumpy. And you don't want to see a grumpy monk. Right, straight across to these guys. Teleport to jail and mortar fast. So they've not potentially got a lot of health, but they are mobile. And dead. Dead bile. Yay, more blues. So these guys, fast thunderstorm, illusionist is annoying. Like, which one are you going to attack? It's not dangerous, of course, but it does make killing them a lot longer process than it needs to be. That being said, I mean, if you've got something like Soul Smasher, then Illusionist can be awesome because the illusions will die and give off the souls in the same way. Massive explosions. Same with if you're doing Exploding Palm. Right, you're the last one up here. Didn't really need to pop the ally to finish him off at the end, but it's always nice to go out with a bang. 60%. Oh, this rift feels so slow compared to the last one. Okay, let's go up this way. Speed pylon, and that'll speed us up. I don't think it'll particularly speed up the progress through the rift, but let's see if we can find someone nice to fight. Yeah, here's some blues. Even if they are doing the whole fire chains thing, which as we know I generally dislike. Got rid of them nice and quick. Okay, who's next? Just keep the damage coming. Keep the damage coming, keep them all hurting. We are out of speed pylon, which is a bit of a shame, but we are in a good place as far as the rift goes as a whole. Now there is probably more sensible ways of, you know, carrying on leveling up your gear. We could be using different gear setups. We could be swapping over for different kits so that we've got more damage output. But I do want to stick with this one and see if we can keep it progressing at a nice steady rate. We'll probably swap to something else at some point just for intrigue's sake, if nothing else. But we do need to finish getting all the bits of kit for the other sets before we consider doing that. Yeah, just a couple of outlying pieces that are still... No, don't go killing me like that. That would be bad. Again with the stun. Quit with the stun. Stun is not fun. Well, when used on me, anyway. Alright, 88%. Much better. Man, we are going deep in this one. Section 4. I'm still astounded that we had all those goblins in the previous episode. I mean, that was incredible. And that so few got away as well. That made me feel really good. Yeah, it's nice finding something like that that's a bit challenging, but I feel we did well with it. Not the highest difficulty, of course, but still a good performance nevertheless. And not to be sniffed at. So 98%, we are getting very close. There won't be many that we need to round out. There's the 99, and that's enough. Right, there's a shield pile in here. We don't need it, but we'll grab it. Oh. Orlash, stay still. I can move around, you shouldn't. Just look at that punch that we're doing. Just like bang, 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 bang with that extra speed from the flying dragon. Cool. Job done. Yeah, about 2 minutes slower than our previous run. And all that, I believe, was down to the start. Okay, well, we'll carry on with our gems anyway. 100% chance. 100% chance. And now things start going down, so we'll want to start putting the difficulty up a little bit if we want to keep that 100%. Back we go to town, and I think we've probably got enough time for one more of these this episode. I don't want to go over time again like I did last time. So, in fact, we'll do our levels first. 1, 2, 3... So all this is, of course, increasing our survivability and our damage output. 966 shards. Actually, before we go in, let's talk about trousers. Okay. New Juliana's thing. I was just saying a moment ago about how we needed some of the missing bits. In fact, let's get this cleared out so I don't have to worry about it. Scourge. Oh, Corrupted Ashbringer, sorry, not Scourge. Call of the Shaman we've already got one of. Binding of the Lost. I think that's going to be worth holding on to. Let's, for the moment. Where are we going to put it? Yeah, we'll put it over here. I don't know whether it actually is supposed to go with that, but it will for now. Odin's Son, Ashbringer. Ashbringer can just get salvaged. Eye of the Storm can just get salvaged. Hexing Pants can... All this can pretty much get salvaged. So, gone, 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 gone. Gone and gone. Right. Back in for another one. We've got enough space that no matter how many she gives us, we should be fine. And we're going to put this up to 62 to ensure we get the 100% across the board. Just hit Serenity in time there. I wasn't really paying enough attention in the right way because this is a bit all over the place. There's some more blues. Try and get in on them and get the damage going right away. Completely ignored that frozen with a Serenity that I'd popped just a couple of moments beforehand. Same with this one. And I will take all of those orbs and we'll just push straight on. Hello guys. Hope you don't mind me fighting in the middle of you. All good? All good. Not in the middle of it right now. No, it took a slight vacation off to the side. And this one is going to go in just a moment. There we go. Right, ignore the rest. Round we go. Speed pylon, yes please. Yeah, we're making good progress through this one, I'd say. Where is the next interesting group? Hello. Get a big cluster together as well so that we can capitalize on area damage and all that. This one's got to die, then the one just a bit before. And then we can move on a little bit further. Well, moving on a little bit further is going to be moving on to the next section entirely. Alright. We'll just kill what we can before we do that. Give me a chance to scratch my nose. That'll do. Into heaven! A slightly corrupted heaven, of course, but a good place to adventure, and a surprisingly good place to kill demons. Alright, these guys have all got too much health. Let's move on to something with a bit more potential. This does feel a little bit dangerous in here. Yep, a little bit dangerous. Let's back on out of that. I had Serenity there, so I didn't need to worry about it, but that's one of the reasons why everything's been so painful in here, because there's so much stuff under the feet that's hurting. Nightmarish Desecrator, something, something, something. Probably shielding, actually. Well, they're all dead now. So it matters not what they were. They are ash and bone. Let's move that so it's not somewhere that's going to make a lot of noise. As much as I love Google announcing that there is a survey for me, it's not exactly useful when you're in the middle of something like Great Rift. crawl another big pack and an elite pack as well. 23 stacks. Jeez. 24 stacks. 26 stacks. That is so much damage increase. I just wish it lasted a bit longer than like 5 seconds. Alright, big one gone. Still got quite a way to go on this rift though. We're only up to 80%. Right, we've triggered a death, so we need to be very careful for a moment. It's all down to one of those big guys hitting us when another big thing hit us. But it's still worth us paying attention to. Because one death can very easily spiral into something else completely unwanted. Okay, still making good progress though. We're not chickening out because of that death trigger. Which would be totally justifiable though. And we are back to normal. Bang. So good at clearing trash mobs. And elites as well, but in a very different way. It's a different kind of consistency. 97%, it won't take us long. And with the channeling pylon, we can probably still have a pylon when the Rift Guardian comes forward. Right, well, we got good use out of it. I'd say that for certain. And there he goes, 5 minutes 19 seconds remaining, directly in between the time of our two previous 60s. And that was a 62, so again, quite happy about that. And that helm was one that we were missing. That's Juliana's helm, I think, from the looks of it. Okay, Gogok goes up. Bane of the Trapped is going to get 2. And Esoteric Alteration is going to get 2 as well. Yeah, Juliana's head bit. So we could try another set dungeon if we wanted. We're not going to do that now, of course, but it's nice to have another set finished. Let's put this up here. Also, I think this is one of the ones that I needed for over here. Let's just get these ID'd. I think that's a Wave of Light one. Yeah. So that comes down here. S of Johan is always good. we will swap you over for that. Band of the Rude Chambers don't care. Azure Wrath don't care. Cannon Bolter don't care. So they can all get salvaged up, but we will put our various levels in though. These we do care about. And that, I think, is where we're going to finish this episode off. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. We've done pretty good progress on our gems. 53 and 52 for where they are. So very happy about that. If you are enjoying these videos, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you should do so, and you'll be told when I go live in the future. I'm going to spend a little bit of time off camera having a look and seeing what other options we have available for our character. But you don't need to see me like experimenting with stuff and doing lots of inners. Neither of them particularly good. You don't need to watch me going and ah with all the different options to see what can work and what shouldn't be touched. So I'll do that ready for next time. So this has been a lot of fun. It's been a good week, and I'm so glad that the heatwave has finally passed. I'll see you next time for another episode of Diablo 3. See you soon.